In 2024, something remarkable happened in the United States. More than 379,000 people became millionaires in a single year. That's over 1,000 new millionaires every single day. At the same time, the typical American household in its 40s has only about $37,000 invested outside of their home. So something doesn't add up. Hundreds of thousands of new millionaires appear every year, yet most households still have relatively small investment portfolios. How can both of those things be true at the same time? To understand that contradiction, you have to look deeper at how wealth is actually built. And when researchers study millions of households over long periods of time, a clear pattern appears. The households that eventually reach seven-figure wealth rarely follow the path social media talks about. Instead, they follow a much slower and much more predictable one. One of the biggest misconceptions about wealth is the timeline. People imagine becoming rich quickly, but the data tells a different story. Very few millionaires are young. Only a tiny percentage of households under 30 have seven-figure net worth. By contrast, the number rises sharply among people in their 50s and 60s. In fact, the typical millionaire household head in America is around 60 years old. That pattern reveals something important. Wealth building usually takes decades. In your 20s and 30s, progress often feels slow. Savings are smaller, investment balances are still growing, and compounding hasn't had enough time to do its work. But over long periods of time, something powerful begins to happen. Growth starts to accelerate. Consider a simple example. If you invest $10,000 and earn a 10% return, your portfolio grows by $1,000. But if you invest $1 million and earn the same return, the growth becomes $100,000 in a single year. Same percentage, completely different scale. This is why wealth tends to accelerate later in life. Compounding doesn't grow in a straight line. It grows exponentially. And the people who eventually become millionaires are usually the ones who stay invested long enough to reach that stage. But time alone isn't enough. Another factor plays a huge role: ownership. When economists analyze wealthy households, they notice something very consistent. Millionaires tend to own assets: homes, stocks, businesses, real estate. These assets grow in value over time and often generate income as well. Home ownership is especially common. Roughly 9 out of 10 millionaires own their homes. For many households, decades of mortgage payments slowly convert into home equity. As property values rise over time, that equity becomes a major component of net worth. At the same time, many wealthier households also invest in financial markets. Stocks are one of the most common assets among high-net-worth households, and historically, long-term stock market returns have averaged around 10% annually over extended periods. Over 1 year, that might not feel dramatic. Over 30 years, it becomes life-changing. But here's where things get interesting. Even though investing is one of the most powerful wealth-building tools available, many households never build large portfolios. And the reason often has nothing to do with income. When you step back and look at decades of financial data, a clear pattern emerges. Most millionaires did not become wealthy overnight. They did not discover secret investment strategies, and they rarely relied on luck. Instead, they followed a simple process repeated over many years. They saved consistently, they invested in assets that grow, they controlled their biggest expenses, and they stayed invested long enough for compounding to do its work. None of these habits are dramatic. They rarely make headlines, and they almost never go viral on social media. But together, they form the process that has quietly created millions of wealthy households. Because in finance, the strategy that feels slow in the beginning often turns out to be the most powerful in the end. And most millionaires didn't find a secret formula. They simply followed a simple one long enough for the math to work.